Pranam Swamiji, Namaste to everybody. We at the Advaita Academy welcome Swamiji and you all to this 1 month long Oneness Festival, a global celebration of Adi Shankaracharya ji. In this session, we have a live talk by Swami Chidananda Puri ji, followed by a Q&A, and then a live music concert, a kacheri by Mambalam Sisters. Please stay back for both. And for the new attendees, we have 4 different sessions every day. 2 in the morning at 6 a.m. IST and 2 in the evening at 6:30 p.m. IST. Swami Chidananda Puri ji is a founder and acharya of the Advaita Ashram in Kerala, India. A renowned teacher of Vedanta and Sanatana Dharma, he is visiting professor to the chair of Sanatana Dharma at the University of Calicut. He is the president of Kerala Margadarshaka Mandala and a prominent scholar leader working to preserve the spiritual and cultural legacy of India. He is the author of more than 40 books, and Swamiji also teaches residential and non-residential Vedanta courses, both in India and abroad. He works tirelessly spearheading many seva projects in India, in Kerala especially, including free medical clinics and schools for underprivileged children, and also the publication of a monthly magazine highlighting the principles and practice of Sanatana Dharma. Swamiji will talk to us about Dharma as per Shankarabhaashyam in the Bhagavad Gita. This is something all of us need in our daily lives. Before we go ahead, please put your comments and questions in the chat box, and Swamiji will take them right after his discourse. I humbly welcome Swamiji to please start his discourse and grace us with his talk. Shri Guru Bhyo Namaha.
Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Sada Shiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryandam Vande Guru Paramparam. We are here to discuss about Dharma and the definition given by Bhagavan Bhashyakara for it. Before entering to that topic, let me express my heartfelt happiness in hearing you are organizing a month-long program. Everything based on Bhagavan Bhashyakara and Shankarabhaashyam. It is really something great, because the teachings of Bhagavan Bhashyakara, most logical, directly entering into a rational mind, and at the same time based on Shruti and of course experience. That is the greatest torch bearer to lead us in the present day situation. Of course, when we are teaching the world with a logical approach, with a scientific basis, there's no doubt the world will accept what we are giving, and only through giving the world the great ideas of our rishis, then only we can make the whole world great. As said in Rigveda, in the Samhita portion itself, and that too in the beginning of Samhita, that's a great saying we can see, Krunvanto Vishwamajya. It is giving a great responsibility on us. It is putting a great duty on us. That is to make the whole world great. This task given to us by rishis, that too through Samhitas. And the first known Samhita, Rigveda Samhita, is to make the whole world great. They could have asked to move to many countries and make our kingdoms. That capability we had because of Dhanurveda, but never our rishis asked that. Instead, they exhorted to make the whole world great. That is possible only through giving the treasure of knowledge which our rishis gave to us. And that treasure which made Bharata, real Bharata, that we have to give to the world, and that giving must be in a most logical and rational way, then only the world will receive it. For that, the essence of the teachings of rishis we will get from Bhagavan Bhashyakara through his Prasthanatraya Bhashyas. And it is our duty to spread that, and I am very happy that you are doing it in a very practical and positive way. Now let us go to the topic. The topic taken for today's discussion is definition of Dharma given by Bhagavan Bhashyakara Shankaracharya. Before going to that, let us dwell a little on the concept of Dharma. Dharma is a word we cannot translate into any other language. It is unique. We cannot translate it into any other language. We can explain in all languages, but we cannot translate as it is. And when we look into the contributions of Bharat to the world, we will sit wonderstruck with the greatness of the knowledge that Bharata gave to the whole world. Whether we are looking into the field of Ayurveda, or mechanics, or mathematics, arithmetic, psychology, system of yoga, and the epitome of all darshanas, Vedanta. There are no words to describe those treasures, different branches of knowledge, different branches of science Bharata gave to the world. we are prostrating before the saints, the seers, who realized this great knowledge, which we call Veda, and of course its branches and subdivisions, and gave unto the world. We are prostrating them. But at the same time, if we ask a question to ourselves, what is the greatest contribution Bharata gave to the world? My immediate answer will be, that is the concept of Dharma. Of course, there is Vedanta, there is Yoga Shastra, there is Ayurveda. So many branches of knowledge, so many branches of science are there. Of course, mathematics and psychology. But considering and respecting all those contributions, I will say the greatest contribution was the concept of Dharma. And what is Dharma? The word Dharma comes from the root Dhr Dharane, that is, to hold together. So if we are explaining this root and its meaning, we will realize Dharma is that which is holding everything together. From the minutest atom to the grossest universe, there is a scheme, there is a system, or in better words, there is a rule which is holding everything together. See the case of an atom. An atom is there because of the incessant movements of subatomic particles within. What a wonder this is. Incessant movements of subatomic particles are making one atom, which we can consider for the sake of our discussion as something not moving. Same is the case with the grossest universe. The extent of the universe we do not know, we cannot know. But those who are studying or reading Lalita Sahasranama or Shiva Sahasranama will definitely know Aneka Kodi Brahmanda Nayakaha or Ananta Kodi Brahmanda Janani. Crores and crores of Brahmandas are there. And in one Brahmanda, there are innumerable galaxies. And within a galaxy, how many stars are there, we do not know. There are innumerable. So the whole world, the whole universe, the same pattern which we are seeing inside an atom is there. So from the minutest atom to the grossest universe, there is an order, there is a scheme, there is a rule which is holding everything together. As aptly described in the Ishavasya Upanishad, Yatha Tathyataha Arthan Vyadadhat. Everything is held together as it should be. So that system we are calling Dharma. So Dharma is that system which is holding everything together. That is the order of the universe. And this Dharma, what it is, so many acharyas explained. And if we are looking into Mahabharata, if we are looking into Ramayana, All these itihasas are explanations of dharma. And of course, in Puranas, in other Dharma Shastras, dharma is well explained. And along with that, so many acharyas gave many definitions to dharma. The definition given by Jaimini is Chodana Lakshana. Chodana Lakshana Dharma. That is that which is making us work, doing our rituals, karma. That is dharma. And above that definition, we can see the definition given by Gautama Maharshi. Yataha abhyudaya nishrayasa siddhihi saha dharma. From where we are having all-round development in this life, and at the same time we are getting liberated from all bondages. That is dharma. That is the definition given by Gautama. Still further, if we go into our Shastras and search various definitions given by various acharyas, we will find the definition given by Bhagavan Bhashyakara is all comprising, exhaustive, and without any doubt we can say it is full, nothing to be added. And that definition we are getting in the introductory bhashya of Bhagavad Gita, in the Upodghata bhashya of Bhagavad Gita. There, Bhagavan Bhashyakara defines dharma as Jakataha sthiti karanam Praninam sakshad abhyudaya nishrayasa hetuhu yaha saha dharma brahmanadyai varnibhihi ashramibhischa shreyo arthibhi anushthiyamanaha. Let me repeat once more. Jakataha sthiti karanam Praninam sakshad abhyudaya nishrayasa hetuhu yaha saha dharma brahmanadye varnibhihi ashramibhihi cha shreyo arthibhi anushthiyamanaha. If we are analyzing this definition in detail, we will have to sit for days and days together, because that much meaning are hidden in this. It's pregnant with that much meanings. But for the sake of this lecture, we can explain a little for a general understanding. See, there are two parts in this definition. One is the theoretical part, and then the practical part. And again, in the theoretical part, there are two subdivisions. One is from the standpoint of an individual, and the other from the standpoint of the whole universe. So, first, there is the theoretical section, and within that, there is the universal aspect, and the individual aspect. And after explaining that, there is the practical aspect. Slowly we can enter into this definition. See, the first part is Jakataha Sthiti Karanam. Jakataha Sthiti Karanam, Dharma. That means Dharma is Sthiti Karanam Jakataha, the cause for sustenance of the universe. Jagataha, the Jagat. We can translate Jagat to universe or the world, but it is not proper to do so without analyzing the meaning of the word Jagat. Because Jagat is, that the term Jagat comes from the dhatu, they wrote, Gama. That is to move. So Jagat is that which is moving. That which is always moving is Jagat. The same Jagat, when we say it is Lokam, the meaning is Lokyate, that which is being seen or that which is being experienced. That is Lokam. And the same thing, or the same Loka, same Jagat, we can say, we can call Bhuvanam. When we call it Bhuvanam, the meanings will be Bhavanti Asmin Bhutani, where all beings are being born. That is Bhuvanam. So Jagat is that which is moving. What is this movement? Everything is moving in this universe. Even an atom, even the subatomic particles, and the planet, stars, galaxies, the Brahmandas, all are moving. So everything is moving. That is the nature of the Jagat, the moving nature. And another meaning is, whatever we are seeing here, or whatever we are knowing here, all are moving in another way. That is, they are experiencing Shad Bhavas. Jayate, Asti, Vardhade, Viparinamate, Apakshiyate, and Ashyati. That is being born and sustaining, growing. So many changes are happening, decaying and dying. So through 6 bhavas, everything is moving, and that is the nature of the Jagat. And what is the cause for sustenance of this Jagat? For a movement to happen, there must be something immovable. The substratum must be immovable. If the base also is moving, nothing will be moving. So for a movement to happen, there must be, yes, base, which is not at all moving. So that is Jagataha Sthiti Karana. That is the cause for the Jagat to sustain. And what is that? That is Brahman. Yatova imani bhutani jayante yena jatani jivanti. So says Shruti, from where all these beings are coming, and in which all these beings are staying, and unto which all beings are entering, are dissolving. So that base, that substratum, that is Jagataha Sthiti Karana. That is one explanation. And another explanation is, this world is, or this Jagat is existing because each and every particle in this universal phenomena are staying in their own qualities. Fire, something having heat, and space, that which is giving space to everything, and water with the quality of flowing. So each and every material are staying in their own qualities, and that is why the universe is existing or being sustained. And what is that faculty which is giving these qualities to each and every particle in this universe? That is Brahman. In the Samhita itself, there is a mantra, Yena Suryastapati Tejas Eddaha. By whose will or because of whom sun is shining? That means who is giving that shine, that effulgence, that luminous nature to the sun? That is the rule, that is the law which is sustaining this universe, and that is here explained as Jagataha Stutikara. And from another angle we can see this. I don't know if we are going on this stretch, how we will complete the topic, I don't know. Still, up to that level we can go, which the time will allow. See, another aspect of this Jagataha Stuti Karanam is, each and every individual in this universe, or everybody here, are living for their happiness. We are living here for happiness. Whose happiness? For our own happiness. Of course, we will say the happiness of my wife, or my happiness of my husband, or my children. But the fact is, we are living for our own happiness. Atmanastu kamaya sarvam priyam bhavati. And if we are striving to get our own happiness, and if we are not at all observing any value system to make the society also sustain, what will be the what will happen to the society? It will not stand. Because if I am concerned about my happiness alone, without paying any heed to the sustenance of other beings around me, of course I will be instrumental to killing others around me. If any individual or any society is striving for his or their own happiness, that will be the destruction of the world. So we have to imbibe certain value systems which we have to obey while striving for getting our happiness. I must do this, I must not do this. That value system, that is the cause of the sustenance of the universe. And that value system is Dharma. So this is the first part of the definition, Jagataha Sthiti Karanam. It is the cause for the sustenance of the Jagat. And that is the theoretical aspect from the universal standpoint. Then we can go to the individual standpoint. What is that? There Bhagavan Bhashyakara says, Praninam Sakshad Abhyudaya Nishrayasa Hetuhu. That is the cause for the all-round development of all beings. All-round development of all beings. That is Praninam Abhyudaya Hetuhu. Yes, we have to develop in all spheres wherever we are working. If we are a farmer, we must become a best farmer. If we are a teacher, we must become a best teacher. If we are an industrialist, we must be a best industrialist. So in all fields of our life, all walks of our life, we must excel. We must reach to heights. So Abhyudaya, development in all fields, it is essential. We must have wealth, we must have education, we must have all social upliftment, everything. And all these are included in the word Abhyudaya. So what is the cause for Abhyudaya? How we can reach Abhyudaya? How we can have Abhyudaya? Only through Dharma. If we are leading a life in accordance to Dharma, then only we will have this Abhyudaya. And as we are human beings, Abhyudaya alone will not do. It is there for all beings, even for an ant, even for a bird. Every creature, they have Abhyudaya. We are human beings. We have that special capability to realize the Supreme, Brahmavalokadhishana, that we have. And so, Abhyudaya we must have, there is no doubt. But human life never ends there. Na vitena tarpaniyo manushyaha. Human life will not be satisfied only through amassing wealth or possession. There is something more. And what is that something more? That is liberation from all bondages. Liberation from all projections of ignorance. Realizing the unlimited nature of ourselves. Or we can say getting rid of all sorrows and limitations. And that getting rid of all sorrows and limitations is possible only through real knowledge. Knowledge of the self. Knowledge of the unlimited nature of the self. I am not limited by space or time or causation. My real nature is unlimited nature. Only through that sakshatkara, that realization, that knowledge, we can get rid of the sorrows or limitations. That is nishrayasa or moksha. And that by which human beings can have both Abhyudaya and nishrayasa is Dharma. This is the theoretical part of that definition. Then comes the practical aspect or practical part. And I think I am not going to explain that because it requires much time. And now itself it is 34 minutes past. So I am not at all going to explain, but let me just translate this much. Brahmanadhyai varnibhi ashramibhischa shreyo artibhi anushthiyamanaha. This dharma which is defined here from a theoretical standpoint, that is being practiced or observed by varnis and ashramis. By varnis, here Chaturvarnya is meant. Everywhere in the world, wherever you are, to whichever religion you belong, irrespective of that, whether you are a man or woman, whether you are Indian or American or European. Every human being, they are of 4 groups. And this classification is based on the qualities inherent in the individual. That is, each and every individual in this universe, in this Srishti, is having 3 gunas: Sattva guna, Rajo guna, and Tamo guna. And different combinations of or different permutations and combinations of these 3 gunas makes 4 guna structures. One, Sattva dominant. Second is Rajas dominant, followed by Sattva. Third, Rajas dominant, followed by Tamas. And the fourth is Tamas dominant. These gunas are Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Shudra guna. This structure has nothing to do with the caste system. It has nothing to do with nationality. It has nothing to do with religion. Every individual will be one amongst these 4 groups. And what the guna structure or the quality we have within, it will prompt us to work. It will propel us to work. Therefore, our activities will be according to the structure of this guna structure. So, considering these 2 aspects, Varna is decided, as well explained by Bhagavan in the Gita, Guna Karma Vibhagashaha. So, this is the practical system. Then comes a question: do all Varnis and Ashramis observe Dharma? Answer is no. Then who? Who will observe Dharma? Who will practice Dharma? Those who are desirous of reaching to the highest goal in this life. Those who are desirous of getting Abhyudaya and Nishrayasa in this life, they alone will observe Dharma. So this is the definition given by Bhagavan Bhashyakara in the introductory part of Bhagavad Gita, Bodhgata Bhashya. And if we are going to explain this, we will have to sit for days and days together. But I think for the purpose of this program, this explanation is enough. If anybody have any doubt or any question to ask within the time limit, you can ask. If I know the answer, I will reply. If I do not know, I will say I don't know. There is no any difference between us. So without any hesitation, you can ask. Namaste.
Thank you so much, Swamiji. Really appreciate it. There are about 3 questions. We have only about 5-6 minutes. So I will just summarize them. The simple ones first. Do you think that another Bhagavan Adi Shankara is, do we need him to revive the world back to the path of Dharma? The second one is, could you please summarize Dharma in a sukshmata manner, like give us a definition of what Dharma is for lay persons? And the third one is, it's a little more elaborate. Individual knowledge is a small part of the universal knowledge. And with this little small knowledge, we try to believe in the totality. So how can we, can you please throw light on how we are able to reach this absolute reality? Through this, is it only an approximate? Because we have only little knowledge, can we reach the absolute reality? And is it possible? And is it only an approximate? Yes. So what is Dharma in succinctly? And do we need Adi Shankaracharya to come back again? And this question.
See, Bhagavan Bhashyakara, Adi Shankaracharya is living now. He has not gone. He has not gone. He is living now. He is in between us. Through his Bhashyas, through his Prakaranas. The Bhashyas Bhagavan Bhashyakara gave to the Prasthana Traya, they are here and they will live forever. So through Bhashyas, Bhagavan Bhashyakara is around us. So realize that. So there is no need for Bhashyakara to come again and revive. No, it is here. That legacy is here. He is working here around us. What we need is we have to go into that Bhashya and learn. and find out for ourselves how it is practical and how realistic and how it makes us great. That realization we must have. There is no other way. So that is the answer for the first one. And the second is about dharma. Dharma is, there is no doubt, that which is holding everything together, or that is the system which is sustaining the whole universe. So connecting to that, the third question, as we are human beings, the first purushartha is dharma. The fundamental purushartha is dharma. That means dharma is there within. In all beings, all human beings, dharma is there within. There is no doubt in that. And in all our life, each and every situation, the voice of dharma is teaching us from within. We have to heed, we have to pay attention to that, we have to obey that. If we are obeying the teaching which is coming from inside, then our life will be great and we will reach, of course, the goal of this life. There is no doubt in that. Then a question may be asked, there are so many doing antisocial activities, thieves are there, those who are murdering, those who are raping. How you can say dharma is there within them? There is no doubt dharma is there. But what happens, the inner voice of dharma, we are not at all obeying all the time. All the time we are not at all obeying the inner voice of dharma, and we will do this and that against that instruction. And what will happen? After teaching 2 or 3 times, if we are not obeying, it will stop teaching. That is what is happening. So we must realize the voice of dharma is there within, and in Samskrita we call it manasakshi. It is the sakshi of the manas, and that is the real individuality. Pay attention to that, and that is in conformity with or in consonance with the universal rhythm, which is dharma, and make our life according to that. Then there will be no confusion, there is no problem, nothing. When we are negating or we are distracting that tuning, then all the problems are happening.
Swamiji, there's 1 more minute, but there's some interesting questions, and if the Mamalam sisters will allow us just 2 minutes, I will ask them. They are here already. The questions are on gunas. With sadhana, can a person change the gunas? And the second one was a person who does adharma, what happens to that person's guna? And with more sattva qualities, is it an indication of a person who has sattvic gunas is a better person following dharma in a better way?
See, through our activities, of course, we can influence our gunas. All on a sudden we cannot change, but we can influence through our sadhana, through our life, through our practice. And sattva means he will have a better understanding, and he will have that ability to present to others, and he will have a calm and sattvic life. But never should we say that only sattvic man is a dharmic man. Of course, we need rajoguna also, we need tamoguna also. Never we should say that only sattvikas are dharmic. No. There are dharmic in rajasika, there are dharmic in tamasika. All gunas are required for the well-being of the whole world. Teacher is required, soldier is required, all workers are required, then only the activities of the world will go. But for giving a correct answer, we must have much time for this, because the analysis of guna and its relation to activities, we need more time. So the one who asked that question, he must understand the realities, and we can discuss in detail some other times. Namaste.
Sure.
Namaste.
Thank you so much. And we look forward to having Swamiji with us again so that there is more time to explain all this in detail. And all the other sadhakas can go to Swamiji's ashram in Kolathur, Kerala for face-to-face study. Thank you so much, Swamiji.
Namaste.
Shri
Namaste.
Guru.
Namaste.